Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Crimson Red, and yeah, back at it again with another YouTube video. Today, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So, pretty much everybody knows that I've been doing, and working on music and stuff like that. Something I've been talking about for a while. But I don't know, but randomly I was just like, you know what? I want to try making beats. I want to try being a producer and stuff like that. And I just did it. I pretty much took, I want to say, like 6 hours just making a beat, having some fun with it. And that's what this video is all about, just pretty much showing off the final product and stuff like that. And pretty much showing, like, not only can I be an artist and stuff like that, but I can also make my own beats. So that'd be pretty cool. But I do want to shout out real quick who the sample was used by. It was probably by FA. Here's his channel on the screen. I'm also going to leave it in the comments below, or in the description below. But I used one of his samples on the one sample pack that he had, and I'm going to have a link so that everybody can have the instrumental to use, but just for like non-profit. Okay, so you guys can use it, just as long as it's not for profit or anything like that. You can use it. I am going to have beats coming to the channel later down the line that will be free for nonprofit as well, or you can buy like a lease or something for it. But as of right now, this one right here that I will be showing you guys is it's free to use, just not for like monetary or commercial use. So if you guys want to use it as a demo, you guys want to post it to your SoundCloud, your YouTube, whatever. But only later when I make my own beats and stuff like that, will the monetization and commercial value be okay. Because again, I was just like, looking at samples and stuff like that, and that's when I found FAs, and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna use this one. And if you guys also aren't already, like I said, I'm gonna be posting the actual beats and stuff like that to YouTube, but I've actually been posting the snippets and also been asking you guys questions about the beats as well on my TikTok. Now, I've had a TikTok for a long time, and I would post like maybe 1 or 2 videos on there, but I'm going to be trying to post every single day on TikTok. And like I said, for the 3 videos that I have as of right now of recording, pretty much all about beats, pretty much, even one of them was about choosing like which sample I should use, which melody I should use. So honestly, all that kind of stuff would help out a lot. It would pretty much bring in that interaction of like, what would you guys want when it comes to beats? Or if you just want to hear some cool ass beats, to begin with, go over to my TikTok and follow there. I also post them on Twitter and Instagram as well. So if you're, you want to follow those too, why not? But I would just go on there if you guys want to see snippets or I might upload some other stuff on TikTok. But if you haven't followed me on TikTok yet, go ahead and do that. Now, this is something as well that I'm not 100% sure if I want to do yet, but it did cross my mind, and that's making the beats themselves on Twitch. So, live streaming and stuff like that, and just, doing the producing process while making the beats on Twitch. Something that I got to think about for now, but still just an idea. But without further ado, I'm going to take you over to FL Studios. I'm pretty much going to, show everything that I did, like break down the beat, thing by thing. It's nothing too crazy, but this is my first ever beat, and I got a lot of, I don't want to say praise, but I got a lot of good compliments from people that have been producing for, years. Like my one friend, he's been doing it for 3 years. I have somebody that's been doing it for 5, and they even said, they're like, damn, for your first one, this is actually pretty good. So their expectations were low, and I just absolutely crushed them and stuff like that. So that's why, I just want to do this to get better. I've been learning music theory and stuff like that recently. So honestly, this was just to try something new. I'm really enjoying it right now. And, the only way is up. The only way is to improve. So without further ado, let's take you over to the beat. Alrighty, guys. So here we are on FL Studios. Honestly, first glance at everything, like especially over here and everything right here, looks very confusing, especially if you have not used FL Studios or use a different program or anything like that. Honestly, it was like even the first night that I worked on this beat, pretty much that whole night was pretty much just learning FL Studios in general. But let's start out with the melody. So this is FA's melody, and this is FA's tag. This is my producer tag, and so let's just listen to the melody at first, and yeah.
Hey Faye, how you do that?
So honestly, when you first hear it, you're probably thinking either like a the comments on TikTok either said like a Gunna beat, a Juice WRLD beat, a Uzi beat, and that's pretty much what I was going for. Like when I heard it, I was just like, oh, this is definitely like a smooth guitar. A lot of people even said like a Japanese kind of vibe, like a Japanese guitar or feeling, and I kind of like it, and that's kind of what made me fall in love with it. I love guitar beats, so. But here we go. The first like indication to 808s and stuff like that. It's just like a nice little smooth like introduction into a 808, and then we got the entire like production over here. So I'm just gonna actually move these guys out of the way, and let's play the once we hit the 808s. So if there's any producers out here watching now, and anyone that wants to be an inspiring producer, one thing that you don't want to do, let me click on this real quick. As you can see, the C5 note is all flat. So once you hit C5, it's just that. Now once you go up or down, so up means it's going higher. We got lower down here. Now, when you hear like beats from like other people, let's just say mainstream or maybe your favorite artist or whatever, the beats actually go all over the place. So honestly, probably what we could do is instead like we got bump, 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 and then we could probably go even up to here, and then remove these ones, for example. So it sounds something like this. So it just sounds different. It brings that, like that. A lot of people say the climax, because right here you're just like, you're natural, you're natural, you're natural, you're high, you're low. So it kind of flows with the beat and stuff like that. That's just like when people talk about a beat drop and stuff like that. So again, I think that's one of the biggest things that I need to work on, is pretty much like figuring out like this right here, like pretty much figuring out all the keys and stuff like that. And honestly, I think that's one of like the biggest problems when it comes to I mean, that's anything too. I could even say that's for like video editing and stuff like that. It's just finding the correct like volumes for everything. So as you can see here, like everything's up, down, all around. And personally, like when I first made it, everything was just neutral. And it sounded okay, but like some things were just loud, because like sometimes when you get something like it's louder than it should be, or like something should be hidden in the background. So it's like if you have a hidden, like let's just say effect, and it's really light, it's just there to add some volume to it. You don't want it to sound like your 808s. So honestly, I think that's one of the biggest things, like if you're starting to become a producer, a video editor, anything like that. It's just making sure everything sounds good all together. Speaking of all together, why not let's hear the parts where we got the 808s, the hi-hats, and the claps.
Hey Faye, how you doing?
So that's everything all together. Honestly, I think my 808s are probably the best things that I can do. Probably that and the claps. But the claps, again, they're just kind of there to, add some oomph to the song. Like I said, the only thing that I could probably change about my 808s is like the patterning and like the note of the 808s. But my hi-hats, I don't know what it is. Maybe to you guys, like, the hi-hats may sound normal, but they sound weird to me personally. And I think besides that, that's pretty much all I need to figure out. So, like, pretty much keying everything, and then finding like a better hi-hat. And not to advertise or anything like that, but I use Splice as well for everything, like, in here. And then for my new melodies, that's what I've been using as well as Splice. Just wanted to point that out there. Not a sponsor or anything like that. I just think they're cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is the first beat and stuff like that, or the first instrumental. I'm just gonna play it out now so that you guys can hear it. But yeah, if you enjoyed, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to me and FA. And like I said, this beat, you can use this on your own for non-profit use. But yeah, have fun with it. And if you guys do use it in anything like that, like you use it in a song or anything like that, make sure to send me a video. I wanna hear what you guys make with this. But anyways, guys, I'm Crimson Red, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.